G'day, welcome to Marty's Beer Show. Right, take the hard work out of drinking beer so you can just enjoy it. Today I'm having a look at sour beers. Sour beers are sour. Love them or hate them, they're here to stay. With all these new microbreweries, craft breweries and that, everyone's having a go at them, so you know there's plenty to choose from. Obviously, as you can see, I think there's 16 last count. I got a bit carried away. I'm not going to drink them all. We're going to have to break this up into a 3-part series, mini doco beer thing. But yeah, so sour beer, it's been around for, according to my notes, since the 13th century. Berliner Weiss from Germany, Goza, that's what they used to be called. Now, sour beers are made, again, on my notes. Luckily I had these here. So they just have different yeasts when they're doing the brewery. That's wild yeast, and it's the bacteria that lets off some sort of thing, and it adds acidity to the beer. So it's not, they're not putting in sour things, it's just the bacteria creates an acidity, which blah blah blah. I'm not a chemist, but I just like drinking it. And yeah, so what I'm going to have to do though, I'm going to have to choose a couple. I reckon 16 divided by 3 is 7. No, it's 5 and a bit. 5. So if I'll choose 5 at random. I'll try not to get to this. I've got a few of the same brands here, so I'll just try not to double up on the same brand at all. And Moon Dog, and let's go that one. Alright, they're the contenders. So these guys, sadly, we'll have to wait another day. But, you know, no one wants to see me drink 16 cans of expensive craft beer. That'll blow my entire budget. But, so here we go. Alright. Starting off, I've only tried, I think I've tried that one. Anyway, let's go. Sierra Nevada Ultravez Goza Style Ale. So this is from brewed with lime and agave. So that's contradicts what I said earlier. Contains approximately 1.4 standard drinks, 4.9% alcohol. Family made, and yeah, so it's American. If I can peel this sticker off, I might get some more information. I don't know, not really. Anyways, Sierra Nevada, they have a few other beers which we've all tried. I don't know if I've done a review on them, but let's just get stuck in. Now, a lot of people the true beer drinkers like, oh, you know, they don't already like craft beer, so I think sour beer is like, oh, someone just chucked some sour Warhead lollies into my beer. But before I get into this, I've got just a can of normal mid-strength standard beer. Now, what we're going to do at the end of this show, well, at the start of the show, what I'm going to do, Warheads. Everyone remembers these as a kid. Sour lollies. These are the mini version, but you know, black cherry. Remember, you'd suck on them for a minute, and they'd be extremely sour. So I figured, in the name of science, I will put a handful of these in my beer. Is it going to create some catastrophic? No, and we'll just sit this over here for later. We'll let that amalgamate, and then at the end of it, I'll see if it does taste like someone just put Warheads in my beer. So, anyways, Sierra Nevada. That's pretty good. It doesn't have the overly bitter that a lot of the sours has. It's a bit more lighter. bit more refreshing, a bit more limey than natural sour, bitter taste. I reckon that's probably a good introductory to the fraternity of sour beers. If you wanted like a small baby step, that could do it. It's not offensive, it's very refreshing, very light, but not too sour. That's pretty good. Otravez Goza Style Ale. Spelt goes, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced goza. Probably not, I don't know. Again, a wealth of knowledge. Righto, next, Pirate Life Brewing. Acai, passion fruit. It's only 3.5%, so it's actually a mid-strength, 1 standard drink. So there you go. If you want to drink mid-strengths and sour, by Pirate Life Brewing. That Pirate Life have quite a range of non-sour beers. So let's see how they go in the sour beer stakes. Ooh, see, this is looking like a that's pouring like a glass of rosé, or like a champagne, a nice strawberry champagne, or something along those lines. But yeah, let's have a. It's got a bit of froth going. It's pretty cool. But whoa, whew. That's got the sour. That's got the sour that you're looking for. That's pretty decent. That's yeah, it's got that zing of passion fruit. I don't know what acai berries taste like. They have them on your breakfast. That's good. That's pretty. It's got that tart, sour taste. It's still light and refreshing. Probably to build your way up to it, but it's a mid-strength. So if that's your thing and sour's your thing, that's probably your only option in the world. Until I find out that one of these is mid-strength too. But yeah, Pirate Life, acai, and passion fruit. They actually have another sour in the range that I'll have to watch to see when that pops up in life. Newstead Brewing Company Tropical Sour Polar Opposite. Since before the flood. So that's a while. Hasn't flooded since 2011. I think that flood. Maybe a different flood. Again, it's a 3.8%. So there you go. Next one along is a mid-strength, and this was totally randomly chosen. So pretty cool looking little vessel. From Milton. There you go. So Brisbane, craft beer. It's got a bit of a thing saying about whatever, but no, haven't tried this one before. But let's have a. Whew. All right. See, yeah. And that's got back to a more of a crisp, again, champagne-y, but the different champagne, like the ones you'd have if you're celebrating. Righto. That's definitely got a fruity craft beer twang to it, but doesn't really have that much of a sour kick. It's very subtle. Again, it's sort of like this guy, like a bit of a stepping wheel to get into it, but yeah, I mean, it's good. I do actually like it, but I think it's a bit lacking in the sour. Each their own. Everyone's got their own taste, but that's pretty good. That's pretty good, but not too sour, not too bitter. But yeah, pretty good, pretty good. All right, next can off the rank. Moondog Sour Ale, Sir Plum McCartney Plum Sour Ale. I think that's a play on bloke's name. What's his name? Plum. So it's 4.5%, 1.2 standard drinks from Preston in Victoria, Moondog Brewing Company. Pretty cool looking can. I reckon. But it's what's inside that counts. Now, I've got too many glasses there, but it's alright. These things happen. That's pouring like a champ again. See now there, it's got a that's got a bit of a cloudier approach to life than those two. Not very champagne, unless you put grapefruit juice in your champagne for breakfast. That's kind of my approach to that, but I don't really. Now it smells pretty good. Guessing it's going to taste like plum, but I'll tell you what. Oh, jeez. That's got the sour kick. That's got the sour. Well, that's got a real dry. It goes like this. That's a multifaceted tongue tickler, that one. It goes in, has a bit of sour, and then it finishes off with that real tart stone fruit. Plum's a stone fruit, I think, or a vegetable. Stone sour, but there. That's good. That's got. Actually, it's got maybe a bit too much of a bitterness with the plum in there. I mean, no one else is really doing plum. I don't know if there's actually plums in it. There's plum ingredients, plum. Just one plum per can, but well, we're doing sour beer, so I should take that into account. Not bad. Bit plummy. Bit plummy, but you know, whatevs. Righto. Next one, Nomad Brewing Company Rosie's Raspberry Sour Ale, brewed with raspberries. 3.5% again. So there you go. So was low gluten, low carb, low calorie. So it's not pretty much a sports drink really. Yeah, 0.9 of standard drink. Just trying to see where it's from. A Nomad Brewing Company from Brookvale in New South Wales. So that's somewhere over there. But pretty cool looking can, pretty summery, and you know, pastels. Jeez. Holy dooly, it's like that juice you used to get as a kid, apple and guava juice, if you got that as a kid. I did, as a kid. Let's put this one aside, it's confusing me and everyone else, and let's get rid of that one, because that's just doing nothing. Okay, so oh, but it definitely tastes like raspberries. It does have a bit of a sour kick, like This one's got a bit more of the standard sour smell to it, I reckon. Yeah, it's just a bit weird with the raspberry taste. It's like really like, it's like you've just put a bit of raspberry cordial in your beer. Tart and dry on the palate with an explosion of fresh raspberry aroma. Well, it does do that. So it says what it does, what it says, what it does on the label, but just don't know about that one. Now, foremost, and lastly but not least, here is Marty's Beer Show custom ale. I wouldn't recommend this, but I don't know if it's going to do anything. I don't know if it's going to. But let's just see if craft beer sours taste like someone's put a warhead in your beer. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, no. It doesn't taste like someone's put a warhead in your beer. It tastes like someone's took a lot of time and effort to make a crafted beer to taste different from the crowd. So, there you go. That's not how they do it. Anyways, righto, I'm just going to have a quick little bit of a taste there to refresh my memory. But I reckon my pick of, we'll say round one, we'll say the part one. I don't know if I'll have a winner of the whole sours. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. Didn't plan that far. But for today, my pick is Pirate Life. Like, comment below if I've pronounced that right or wrong. Acai and passion fruit sour. It's a mid-strength, so you can throw that in your arsenal of options. It's pretty good. It's not like a very offensive one like this guy. These two are really, they've gone down the rabbit hole, I think, but that's good. In an offensive category, that's pretty non-offensive. These two are pretty close. This guy, just not sour enough, and this guy just pipped on the post. But anyways, Pirate Life Brewing sour beers, and that's Marty's Beer Show today. That's enough rambling from me. Thanks for watching. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment if you think I've left out one of the sour beers. I took a lot of effort. I went to 2 different bottle shops, 3 different bottle shops to find 16 different beers. I think there might have been a few more, but whatever. Yep, cool. Thanks for watching. And whatnot. Marty's Beer Show. 'Cause beer.